why Filipino martial arts are the best for self-defense?
Karate, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo. Ever wondered what could be even better for real-world self-defense? Let me introduce you to Filipino martial arts. Why Filipino martial arts are the best for self-defense. Did you know that most self-defense techniques fail you in real-life situations? Whether it's a knife attack, an unexpected ambush, or multiple attackers, traditional self-defense moves often fall short when faced with the chaos of real-world scenarios. But what if there was a martial art designed specifically for survival in these situations? That's where Filipino Martial Arts, or FMA, comes in. When it comes to self-defense, martial arts are often seen as one of the best ways to equip yourself with the tools to protect your life. We've all heard of karate, taekwondo, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, each offering its own set of techniques and philosophies for combat. But today, we're going to talk about a lesser-known but incredibly effective martial art, Filipino Martial Arts, FMA. Unlike karate, which focuses on striking and stances, or jiu-jitsu, which specializes in grappling and submissions, Filipino martial arts is unique in its versatility. FMA is designed specifically for real-world combat situations where anything can happen, whether you're facing an armed attacker, multiple assailants, or an unpredictable street fight. So why does Filipino martial arts stand out among other popular martial arts like karate, taekwondo, and jiu-jitsu? It's simple. FMA teaches you how to adapt to any situation, use weapons effectively, and defend yourself using both unarmed and armed techniques. In this video, we'll explore why FMA is considered one of the best martial arts for self-defense, and why it's gaining popularity among Hollywood stars, law enforcement, and martial arts practitioners around the world. Let's start by talking about the challenges many people face when it comes to self-defense. In today's world, attacks are often unpredictable. You don't know when or where an assailant might strike, and sometimes you're not prepared to defend yourself. Street assaults, robberies, or even attacks from multiple people can happen in the blink of an eye, and traditional martial arts often fall short in these chaotic situations. Imagine you're walking down the street and suddenly, someone grabs you from behind. You've trained in karate or jiu-jitsu, but those techniques require a specific setup, like a certain position or grip, which may not be available in a real fight. You might also freeze or hesitate under pressure, which could make the situation worse. This is where FMA shines. Filipino martial arts is designed for the street and is all about practical, simple movements that work in any environment. It doesn't require you to memorize dozens of complicated techniques. Instead, it focuses on fluidity, adaptability, and the ability to use any tool or weapon around you to defend yourself, including your hands, elbows, feet, and even sticks or knives. What's even more effective is that FMA's training emphasizes reaction speed and survival instincts, something that many other martial arts don't necessarily prioritize. Let's dive deeper into the core principles of Filipino martial arts and why they make it ideal for self-defense. Adaptability. One of the most important aspects of FMA is its adaptability. When you train in FMA, you're taught how to adjust your movements and techniques depending on the situation. You're not limited to a specific set of moves. You learn how to flow with whatever comes your way. Whether you're facing a single attacker or multiple assailants, FMA teaches you how to handle unpredictable circumstances by adapting to the environment. In FMA, we're not just practicing techniques, we're learning how to react when it matters most, says Grandmaster Juan, a seasoned FMA instructor. It's not about memorizing forms, it's about building instinctive reactions to survive. Weapon training. One of the key distinguishing features of FMA is its emphasis on weapon training, particularly with sticks, knives, and other bladed objects. But what makes FMA unique is that it doesn't just focus on fighting with weapons, it trains you to defend against them as well. This dual focus prepares you for scenarios where an assailant might be armed and you're unarmed. Whether it's a stick, a knife, or even a bottle or pen, FMA teaches you to turn everyday objects into weapons for defense. In many self-defense situations, you might not have the luxury of time to look for a weapon, so FMA teaches you to use whatever is around you, even your own body, explains Master Rodriguez, a well-known practitioner of FMA. Real-world application FMA also stands out because its training is rooted in real-world applications. Traditional martial arts might focus on sparring or competition, but FMA is designed to prepare you for actual combat scenarios where survival is the main goal. Practitioners train to defend against grabs, strikes, chokes, weapons, and even surprise attacks. The emphasis is on simplicity and efficiency. Every move has a purpose, and it's meant to disable or neutralize the threat as quickly as possible. When we're training, we're not trying to make it pretty or show off, says Ryan, a lifelong FMA practitioner. We're training to survive, to get home safely. Now, let's take a moment to highlight an inspiring story of how FMA helped someone in a real-life self-defense situation. I was walking home from work one evening and I noticed someone following me, shares Mark, a student of FMA. At first, I thought it was just someone going the same way, but as I turned a corner, I was grabbed from behind. They had a knife. I froze for a second, but then everything I'd learned in FMA just kicked in. Mark describes how, using his training, he quickly managed to disarm his attacker by applying the principles of FMA, controlling the weapon, using the attacker's own force against them, and neutralizing the threat. I was able to escape without injury, and it was all because of the training I had in Filipino martial arts. I didn't even think about it, I just reacted. This powerful story highlights how FMA is not just about fighting. It's about building a mindset that helps you react instinctively and survive under pressure. In the chaos of an attack, FMA teaches you to stay calm and control the situation. So why is Filipino martial arts the best for self-defense? The answer is simple. It's practical, adaptable, and designed for real-world situations. Whether you're defending against an armed attacker or multiple threats, FMA prepares you for the unpredictability of street combat, teaching you how to react quickly, use weapons effectively, and protect yourself no matter the odds. As we've seen from interviews with experts and practitioners, FMA isn't just about martial techniques, it's about survival. In a world where danger can strike at any time, Filipino martial arts equips you with the skills to defend yourself and stay safe. What do you think about Filipino martial arts and its effectiveness in self-defense? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're interested in learning more about FMA or other self-defense techniques, don't forget to check out our next video. Stay safe and keep training.